Setup's ready. Shrink Streamlabs. Check YouTube on my phone. Hello everyone. It is I, once again, Toriko Kagekiri, and as you can see, we are back with Palworld. Now, I know I'm like an hour or so early, and the reason for that is, well, I got up at a pretty odd time. I woke up around 3 a.m. after falling asleep at 12. Got 3 hours of sleep. Couldn't go back to sleep. So I just kind of vibed and watched YouTube until like 8:30. Had something to eat, took a shower, came out here, and hopped on my PC. Made some logistical changes. I hopped on Palworld to make sure that it would run correctly. I made some adjustments to my settings. Now, the frame rate and textures are going to be kind of low, but on the upside, look at that. The performance is a lot better after messing with some of my settings. Now, I don't know about any of you, but I am perfectly willing to deal with not so great specs if I, at the very least, get to play and enjoy this game. Now, I don't know about any of you, but I am perfectly willing. The aspect ratio is still kind of wonky. I'm looking at the stream on my phone. Well, actually, wait a minute. Okay, there's a bit of a delay. I just want to see if my HUD actually pops up. Because I think it's not messed up. I just think that the HUD disappearing and... Okay, nope, we're good. We are... Alright, we are gaming. We are moomin'. Let's eat up real quick. I apologize for the double audio just then. I wanted to make sure my mic was working. Alright, so last time, if I'm not mistaken, we actually went... Yeah, we caught a member of Syndicate and named it after Yago. We also have a Depresso, we've got our KFP, and we've got a Fox Sparks. And we've got Fuddler, Fubuki, Okayume, Watame. Okay, yeah, alright, we are all caught up. Okay, good. I don't remember what the next plan was. I think I might just prepare to move base, yeah? I might just try to make my way to the flower field while I can. Let's take a look. Or maybe we'll just do some exploration. Here, let's go to the Rin Syndicate Tower and we'll try to explore a little bit. Maybe we can find the Ravine Village, maybe go spelunking through caves, see if we can't find a dire howl to catch, because I kind of want one. Yeah, we'll figure this out. We're gonna do this. Also, I apologize for any creaking of my chair. I'm currently sitting in a metal folding chair. I am looking to hopefully try and save up for an actual gaming chair one day. Hopefully it's a lot less noisy. And again, I apologize if you hear anything like in the background, like cars or what have you passing by. I don't really like having the door closed because, well, when I do, it kind of messes with the internet connection, so. And while I'm trying to stream and build up a little streaming background, the last thing I need is some wonky Wi-Fi, because it's already not really the best. Especially because my niece should be doing her schooling right about now. Alright, we have made it to the Rain Syndicate Tower. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, there should be a cave right behind us where we spawn at this fast travel obelisk. Maybe I'll find a better term. Instead of just calling them fast travels, because that feels, I don't know, I personally am just kind of weird and have never really liked that term. I like having some sort of, like, name to attach to a fast travel point in a game. And while seeing as these look like obelisks, I figured that works. But it doesn't exactly roll off the tongue as well as you'd think. Give Palworld a second, and my PC. Please bear with me. It's taken a minute to sort itself out. Playing on such low graphic settings. But, you know, the compromises we make to actually play. Or at least to play without, like, or with as minimal stuttering as possible. Go ahead, Palworld, take your time. Now, one setting I considered messing with is the PAL appearance rate, and I considered turning it down ever so slightly, not too much, because I don't want the world to be empty, but just a little bit, so that maybe it stutters even less. Because I have looked at the settings on both here and back on Xbox, and it does say that the PAL appearance rate can affect game performance. So, if it becomes something necessary to look into, I can and possibly will. But for now, we'll deal. I'll maybe test it, you know, off stream and see how that goes. I just realized, wasn't I supposed to make more arrows for my bow? Okay, I don't know why it's been... Yeah, I was. Oh, I was supposed to make more PAL spheres, too. Okay, yeah, there's no point in exploring if I have nothing to... Right, because I wasted them all on that one gunner the other day. Because if I was able to catch the gunner, I was going to name him after Yago-san instead of the thug. But then he wasted my spheres and my mega sphere, which I'm still salty about. Actually, I'm pretty sure I have plenty of wood. I might be able to just make a primitive workbench. Whenever Palworld is ready to get its shit together, or at the very least my PC. Not so much the game as it is my hardware. Well, you know, with my job, I'll try to save up and see if I can't get a better gaming PC. Again, I don't know if I'll get, like... I don't know if I'll get a buildable one quite yet, just because I personally, like I mentioned last time, don't really know what I'm looking for hardware-wise. And I don't know what sources I can and can't trust. Okay, the cave is literally right next to me. And I'm looking to spend my money wisely. Come on, Palworld. Why are you like this? Or at least my PC. Please stop stuttering. Also, I apologize if the clacking of my keyboard is relatively loud. I was watching yesterday's stream back, and I had noticed that you could hear that and the clicking of my mouse in the background. I didn't think they'd be that loud or that my microphone would be that sensitive, but lo and behold. Okay, I think I might just make some PAL spheres for now and see what's inside this cave. And I'm scared to go inside the cave because the game is still kind of stuttering out here. But I wanted to do some exploration. I wanted to see if there's anything interesting I could find. Okayu, I need your assistance with making some spheres. Perfect. Alright, I guess I can't pet you, so we're just gonna have you return for now. And now we're gonna disassemble this. Into the hillside cave we go. Oh, that's level 13. We can handle this. We got this. I have confidence. Do I have a lot of it? Maybe not so much. I mean, I'm only, what, 7 levels under-leveled? We got this. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I'm sure. Power of friendship, right, guys? I wonder how far we'll take this playthrough as well. I mean, I'm perfectly fine with just streaming this and a few other games here and there. Maybe once I get a better PC, I can start streaming, like, Overwatch and Apex and stuff like that. But for now, I think while I have this PC, I might just do this, maybe some Lethal Company and Phasmo with my friends, get some collabs done instead of just solo stuff. And maybe some of the other things I talked about in yesterday's VOD. We we won't talk about it here. That can be saved for another time. Well, at least one topic in particular. I mean, I wouldn't mind talking about the voice acting again, but what that led to, or at least the suggestion I thought of, maybe we could save that for another time. Rain check, anybody? Yeah, I'm very glad that I actually fixed the little aspect ratio. So apparently, thankfully it had nothing to do with like anything in my game settings. It was just the way I had it set up on Streamlabs. I had the screen way more expanded than it should have been. I did manage to fix it though before starting the stream, so I am happy about that. Yeah, with a better PC and a dual monitor setup, I should have little issue with actually streaming. And then, once I get a PC that I actually own, I may not have to worry about this one. As much as it would suck to have to bring it back to Aaron's, I mean, as long as I can get like my own actual PC, it won't be that big of a deal. And then I can drop my full-time job for a part-time job, and have even more time to stream, and more time to hang out with my friends when I'm not streaming. Because, like I said, I want to make my minimum for like normal, just everyday streams, maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours. And then special streams, I would say my minimum for a special stream should probably be no less than 5. That would be the maximum for like a normal stream, though. 5 hours. That sounds reasonable. Or, I mean, let's say like, uh, in a different life. We'll say I'm collabing with people on a game like this. That that may be where I break the 5 hour maximum rule on a normal stream. But I would consider a collab a special type of stream, because it's not just me sitting here talking into a microphone by myself, sounding like a schizo. A collab, I have people to hang out with. Who will it be? I don't know. I guess only time will tell. But I probably will, for the most part, mostly do solo stuff for streaming. And I'm completely open to playing like story games. I just kind of want to refrain from now until plans are put in place. We'll just say that. Ah, we finally have loaded into the cave. At least, I think so. I should also probably start drinking more water and less soda. Now that I think about it, so I'm not constantly clearing my throat on stream. The only problem is I'm not like super crazy about flavored water, but I'm also not too jazzed about how water. I mean, it's flavorless on its own, but it's just I don't know. Kind of, it has a weird aftertaste once it goes down. But with like wanting to do a lot with my voice, I should probably consider drinking more water. But I guess for now, take a shot every time you hear me clear my throat in the background. That's a joke. Don't actually do that. Because I didn't keep track when I rewatched my VOD from yesterday, but yeah, let's just say I'm pretty sure I cleared my throat quite a bit, and that was only an hour and a half of a stream. I don't want to know like what. Oh God, of course. Yeah, I kind of saw that coming. Alright, who do we want? Okayu, maybe Mume. What about Fubuki? Watame? Watame. She's been pretty useful in battle. You know, we're gonna do Watame. We're gonna give her a chance to shine. God, how brutal would that be? Beat down a syndicate thug with a pickaxe. Beat him within an inch of his life with a mining tool. Come on, take out the spear. There we go. Give the game a second to collect itself. Or I guess my PC. If my PC actually feels like getting a hold of itself. I got him on both sides. I'm getting ganked right now. This is bad. Am I against a wall? I'm probably against a wall. I can't check because these syndicate weirdos are still alive. What the hell was that death sound? Fubuki learned Sand Blast. Interesting. God, I really wish my hardware could handle this game. Oh, right, Among Us was another game I brought up for potential collabs. I would want to try and get, like, a full lobby of people that are willing to, like, follow an honor system, though, for a game like that. That's the only caveat I'd have about Among Us. Is I'd want, like, a collection of people in a Discord willing to follow, like, a guideline. Good stuff, Watame. Oh, now I can do it. No, I don't want to emote. I want to pet with me. Come here, you. There we go. Okay, I'm starting to think that maybe messing with my graphics settings didn't really matter all that much. Oh well, we're here now. I kind of want to catch a daydream, I'll be honest. Oh, I picked up 2 Palspheres from that guy. Alright, you come back. Alright, gonna let Fubuki do her thing in the lowest frame rate imaginable. I thought I could just sidestep that. Oh, these guys do a lot of damage. You need to come back. What can you do? Ooh, that was a nice dodge. I will give myself credit for that one. It's all that Soulsborne knowledge. Oh, and I learned why my capture card's problematic. Apparently it's not compatible with Xbox One unless I use OBS, and I am not a fan of OBS. I prefer Streamlabs all the way. So, it is compatible with the Series X or Series S, though. It just sucks that I don't plan on getting either one of those. Especially with me planning on putting all my money toward PC, or not all my money, but like a good portion of my funds will for sure be going toward PC. Because, I mean, if you're looking at my frame rate, I probably should consider investing in a better one. Because, yeah, no, the games aren't supposed to play like this. They're supposed to be a lot smoother. Oh no, Mume, don't die. Yeah, I'm lagging a bit. That's a problem. More like lagging a lot. Come on, Ultimate, you can do it. No, god damn it. I'm sorry, Watame. I failed you as your tamer. Okay, we're gonna see what Fuddler can do. My armor's damaged, that's a problem. Come on. Why is that not catching? What the hell? Why is it missing? Oh, it's all the way over there. Nice to know that I'm wasting my Palspheres. Okay, so Watame is out cold. My armor needs to be repaired. And I can't do that here. I probably could make, like... Well, no, because I would need to make cloth with the workbench. Yeah, I definitely need a better PC. I'm just going to deal with it for now. I apologize for the choppy frames. I really want to stream. But, yeah, I'm definitely gonna look into getting a slightly better PC. Yeah, I don't even have enough wool to make cloth, if I'm being honest. And if these pals are kicking my ass, I'm scared to think of what the boss is capable of. I at the very least would like to see what the boss is. I just don't know how smart that is. We're gonna find out shortly. I'm here, we might as well. I didn't come all this way for nothing. Seriously? There's 3 of them. One of them is level 10. They're level 9. Oh, okay, that's a problem. That's a lot of syndicate thugs. Okay, we may have to better safe than sorry this cave. Okay, I guess once I'm outside, I can try to slightly decrease the PAL appearance rate, see if that fixes my frames at all. Because I turned it all the way down to 30 from unlimited. I did try 60 at first, but it was still really choppy and stuff. I mean, there are definitely less hiccups at 30. But it's still like it's in choppy-ass slow motion. Stop lagging past the exit, goddammit. So, when I get the chance, I need to take out another lamb ball and get some wool, make some cloth, and repair this. Repair my armor. And then... what? What in the hell? Okay, we're gonna see how stuttery it is outside the cave. It might just be that the cave is an enclosed space. But there could have also been a shit ton of pals spawning in there at the same time. Once we're outside, well, we'll see how the frame rate's looking. If it's still kind of janky, I'll quit out, and then I'll decrease the pal spawn rate, and then I'll reload and see how we're looking. If that's not the problem, I don't know what is. I'm probably still going to stream until I get a better PC and move on to a part-time job. And then once I get a part-time job, I'll have more days to myself, meaning I'll be able to stream at better times when the internet is more open. I'm also going to start, like, doing stuff like taking my laptop and switch off of it just while I'm, like, using it on, or using my PC on it. That could also be another issue. It could just be my connection. And the fact that I tend to not take things off the internet because I'm very smooth brain, if that wasn't obvious. One thing that you will come to learn about me is that I very rarely, if ever, think anything through. There are some things I plan for, I'll be honest, but there's not a whole lot. Alright, and we are, 16 minutes away from the time I started the stream yesterday? More or less, give or take, somewhere around there. I know it was before 12 when I started streaming, because I was originally considering stopping at 1:30 yesterday, but I stopped a little after 1 because we went and attacked a syndicate base. I caught a human, and yeah, that was basically, well, I ended it after I nicknamed said human. Oh, and when I get a better PC, the main thing, I kind of want to get like I want to get a curved monitor like I have right now. I don't know if it actually adds anything, but it's just a cool look. And I would like that for the dual monitor setup if possible. Okay, that's blending. Alright, we are outside the cave. Are we still kind of stuttery? I'll give it a second. My stomach's growling. I should have ate again. Oh well. I had chicken when I woke up. I'll be fine. Okay, it's still kind of stuttery. Normally it would have calmed down by now. Here. Let me go and adjust the PAL spawn rate, see if that fixes anything. We're going to encounter quite a few less PALs, but that's not exactly a bad thing. I mean, if anything, it might... that could benefit me. Less things trying to kill me in the world. Decreasing the PAL spawn rate may benefit me in more ways than one. Not only may it actually fix my frame rate and stop stuttering so much, I don't think I'll permanently get rid of the stutter until I get a better rig, but I think I can at the very least mitigate it as much as possible by messing with as many settings as I need to. And the next settings I'm going to mess with is spawn rate. But if it does fix my frames, again, it also should have way less in the world trying to kill me. So that's a bonus. And then once I reach level 15, I'll have to make like a note or something somewhere. That's when we're going to try and catch our first tower boss, see if it's still possible. Now, I know that sounds a little ambitious for my current level, which I believe is 6, but... Okay, there goes the ambient sound effects. I would hope that means it's gonna put me in the main menu soon? Question mark? I genuinely hope so. I mean, normally I don't mind the wait. I just want to try and get as much actual content in these streams as I can. It's not really very fun sitting through loading screens, if you ask me. Especially when they're this long and laggy. Or they're longer because of lag. Okay, considering that I don't just need to worry about streaming for what I want to do with my life, there is one part of the process that is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass, and that's making a 5-minute long self-intro video that's meant to be unlisted on YouTube. And it's really hard ad-libbing in character. I feel like they would want it improv, and I wouldn't feel right scripting it. So I may end at around 1, give or take, depending on how slow my PC wants to be. And then I might take, like, I don't know, 30 minutes to try that. And then I'm probably going to do that when I come home if I have the motivation to come out here. And if it's not too cold. If it's a little too chilly, then that might not be a good idea. But if not, if I don't get a take that I'm satisfied with today, or at least this afternoon, which I more than likely won't, I can always just do it when I come home from work if I'm not too pissed off and tired. And again, if it's not too cold. That's our dog barking. I was like, what in the hell? Who's being murdered? No one. Our dog is hooked up outside because the weather's finally nice for once. So we don't have to worry about just walking her around the yard on a leash. We can hook her up to her lead and let her run free. Or as free as she can be on a lead in the front yard. You know, she made a really weird sound like, who on Matsuri's green earth is being murdered? No one. It was just a dog making a very weird sound. One that I've never heard before. And now she's doing the bork bork. Because there are cars passing by. Okay, I'm hearing the menu music. It'd be nice for the game to actually put me in the main menu now. Let me take my phone off the Wi-Fi. Does that help any? Let's find out. So this is what it's like picking awkward times to stream. Yeah, I really hope I can get my own, owned rig so I don't have to pay off errands for the next 2 years working a job I hate, having barely any time to do this. I'm probably just going to take this week and next week to power save my money. And I may actually not bitch and complain about having to do Saturday and possibly Sunday. Because that's just more money in my bank account. I mean, I'm still going to pay, rent and stuff. But I'm thankful that that's only $200 a week. So I'm probably going to save whatever's left in both paychecks after rent and use that to get a better PC. And then I'll probably try to save up the next week for a dual monitor setup. And then I'll do some magic bullshit, try to figure out how to set that up and make it work. And then when I do, I'll start streaming off that. I mean, I'll have to reinstall everything. Or if I can do the mental gymnastics, I feel like I might be able to install everything to my SD card. Or not my SD card, my flash drive that I got last year that has basically nothing on it. And I could just have my Steam library on that. I'm pretty sure that's possible. And then I have a USB extender, so I could just plug that into one of the USB ports on my PC tower. And then have that plugged in and whatever else may need to go in there that isn't already hooked up to the tower itself. Yeah, ignore my solo save, by the way. Night Raid is just a group name that me and my friend circle go by. Okay, custom settings. Day-night speed is fine, XP is fine, PAL capture is fine. PAL appearance rate. We're gonna do 0.7. Is there anything else quality of life I should change? Max number of guilds doesn't matter because I'm going to be the only person on this save. We'll test how the health regeneration rate in the PAL box looks. If it takes a little too long, then I may increase it. But for the most part, everything else is probably going to stay the way it is. Yeah, because I don't want to mess with either of these settings. I want to keep it as close to legit that the devs were looking for as possible. Um, okay. Okay, so now, let me just double check, make sure that, okay, yeah, that was this one. Okay, let's try this now, with a slightly decreased PAL appearance rate. And here's hoping that the frame rate will be better. If I have to turn it down to like 0.5 or something, as much as I don't wanna, I will. That would make PALs very scarce, but if it'll make the game run right, I'm willing to make that compromise. I mean, I'll show my graphic settings real quick to show the type of compromises and sacrifices I'm willing to make to actually have a game run correctly so that I can play and enjoy it and play it on stream and hopefully have people to enjoy it with me. Because, as I said, at the end of the day, yes, I would like to do streaming as a career, but the main purpose is to just try and entertain as many people as I possibly can. To give people an escape, and to share some memories with people. I want to provide a safe space where someone can go, like, with how I am right now, having god awful days at work. There's nothing I like more than coming home and either trying to stream or trying to figure out how to maybe do something better, or, before I finally got the motivation to start streaming and before the weather got better, just come home and pop up a Hololive stream, pick one of my Oshis to watch if they're alive, and just, you know, I guess try and get as caught up as I can get, and just forget about my problems for a few hours. I want to try and provide that for other people. Don't get me wrong, getting a paycheck of some kind, earning money from it, that's a nice bonus. But at the end of the day, I care a lot about everyone's sanity. And if I can be someone's escape, then I feel like I'm making a difference. It's gonna take a while to get there, but I mean, the biggest journeys start with a few steps, right? I also just don't really think I'm cut out for the 9 to 5 life. I mean, coupled with my anxiety and some of the other problems that I have, I don't really do well with full or even part time work. If I'm able to do something like this, where it's something A, I enjoy, B, I'm able to set up my own time and schedule, the only parameter I guess I gotta keep is the fact that it has to be at least 3 times a week. I gotta get into that habit. Um, but I plan to. I plan to do at least 5 days a week if I can. And then if I'm comfortable doing 5 days a week, if it's not draining, then I wouldn't mind bumping it up a sixth day, and then having one day to rest, relax, and get a schedule set up for the next week. And like I said, it's not just going to be Palworld that I'm playing. I'm going to be playing. I might actually be able to use my capture card on my Switch now that I think about it. That's another thing I need to worry about. I need to get an HDMI extender as well. So I may look into one of those after I get my next rig. Again, I would hate to have to bring this back to Aaron's after having gotten it 2-3 weeks ago. But if it'll get me more free time and give me the chance to do, something a little easier on my time, if you will, then yeah, I would much prefer to do that. I appreciate my sister and my brother-in-law going out of my way to take me to Aaron so I could get this PC and start paying it off, but I'm starting to think the hardware may not be the best, as we can all see. And again, I'm not looking to like have the game be all dolled up and pretty. I could care less if it looks bad. I just want it to run well and also be able to stream it at the same time. And I don't want to just get an Xbox Series X or S because A, I don't really have the room for a Series X, and I don't want the Series S because I think it's digital only. And don't get me wrong, I play mostly digital games, but I do have discs here and there, and would prefer to use those from time to time. So, wow, that wasn't bad viewer attention. There was someone else here for like a good 20, 30 minutes. And they got to see some action. I'm proud of that. I just didn't want to point them out on stream because, well, some people just want to lurk. That's understandable. I mean, if I was in someone's stream and just wanted to lurk and watch, I wouldn't. I probably wouldn't like being called out very much either. But seeing as they're gone now, I feel like it's okay to do so because they won't get embarrassed if they're not here. I mean, I apologize if they come back and watch the VOD for whatever reason. Um, but, yeah. Thank you, person. I appreciate you. I hope you have a good day. Whoever you may be. It'd be kind of funny if it was someone just tuning in to see, oh, yeah, this person's playing Palworld. Let me give their stream a watch before I go to work or something. I don't know. But, yeah, anyway, as I was saying, outlining my plan, I want to get a better PC and a dual monitor setup because that opens up a world of opportunities for me with streaming. I can play better games. I can do a lot more. With the dual monitor setup, I don't have to worry about my Streamlabs being open, and I can open alternate tabs on my other monitor. I'll probably have a better chance of learning how to use like overlays, how to do loading screens and ending screens, stuff like that. I'll be able to figure out how to bring up chat and have it like on screen and, you know, all that good stuff. And I mean, a dual monitor setup just also sounds really professional. It'll be a bit of a pain in the ass actually getting the room on my desk for it, but I can figure something out. I mean, worst come to worst, if I have to like unhook my Xbox and put it somewhere, I can. I don't. I really don't want to, just because like if there's something on my Xbox that I don't have on PC that I would like to play for like leisure reasons, I would like to keep my Xbox hooked up. But if I gotta move it to make room for, because another thing is I would kind of want them to be like angled, if that makes sense. Like one that's kind of to my left, but like diagonal, and then same with the right, so that I could like alternate and look between the two. The only thing that would look kind of weird is, you know, if and when the whole VTubing thing kicks off, is having my character's head kind of look back and forth over and over again, or just periodically. But I mean, there's a certain Shinigami apprentice who's constantly looking up as well as side to side, having, I think, like 3 or 4 monitors total. But, and also maybe slightly weird to see a VTuber model's head constantly to the side instead of straight. I don't know. I'll think of something. Or maybe I could have my alternate monitor just kind of vertical on my desk, whereas my main monitor that I'll be gaming on could actually, yeah, that sounds like a much better idea. And they can both be curved too. Like I don't see an issue with that. But you know, have like my main monitor that I'm using the game right in front of me, and then the streaming one either kind of diagonal or like vertical. I feel like vertical might be a little too jarring, so I may have it a little diagonal next to my main monitor, but I don't know. Well, once I get a better rig and dual monitors, I'll figure it out. I'll figure out whatever's most comfortable for me and also what looks best for the stream. I mean, it's not like anyone's ever gonna see my setup per se. Uh, I mean, unless I take setup pics, but like, again, I want to do VTubing, so it's not really like I'm gonna be using a webcam. And with, like I said, wanting to do agency VTubing, the specific one I've decided that I want to try and audition for, um, they're really touchy about talent showing skin or, their faces. Because if I were to just do it indie, I wouldn't care. Like, if people wanted a face reveal for me, or if I were to, like, do V Shoujo instead, and if people wanted to see my face, I wouldn't really have an issue with it. But V Shoujo is kind of off the table for me for multiple reasons. One of which is the minimum of 10K viewers to actually audition. I I don't really see that being a thing. And if I were to get like 10K viewers indie, I'd probably just stay indie if I'm being honest with you. And that's nothing against Gunrun. He seems like a cool dude from the things I've seen. But if I could make it to 10K viewers minimum indie, I'd probably just stay indie. Especially because as an indie streamer of any kind, be it VTuber or normal streamer, you have all the creative control in the world. Whereas with an agency, you you need to get permissions for certain things. Like, I know games you want to play is one, collaborations with Hololive specifically, like songs, covers, original songs. I'm aware that you need like permission for that. Um, Cause like I think there's been a thing floating around on Twitter like when Helldivers came out that like the talent aren't able to stream it yet because Cover haven't gotten perms for it, but they've been playing it off stream. And then you get people like Dokibird and RPR who are indie and they don't have to worry about asking a manager first or getting perms. They can just play whatever the hell they want. But I don't have the confidence in myself to pull in an audience indie, and I'd feel a hell of a lot safer working under an agency. I feel like I'd be able to, especially with the agency that I've decided on. I feel like I can put my well being mentally, financially, and so on and so forth in their hands and not have to worry about very much. Yeah, it kind of sucks, like, not having that creative freedom, but that's something that I'm willing to sacrifice if, if things will pop off that way. As I've said before, there are plenty of sacrifices that I'm willing to make stuff like this work out. If I can make it as a corpo VTuber, I will happily sacrifice creative freedom. Now, like I said, if I do manage to score a spot, I don't know if I'll actually delete any of my VODs. Uh, I might just private them, worst come to worst. I don't think Cover would want, if I do make it, I don't think they would want one of their talents on their past life talking about their aspirations to join, because then that kind of kills the whole, like, mystique of playing the role of a character that they give me. Um, but Yeah, that's kind of the plan in a nutshell, at least. There are obviously finer details to it, but that's like the bare bones explanation, and probably all I can really say without poking the bear. Because eventually, they will have to look at my VODs after I apply. There are just some things I gotta sort. I also probably should consider tweeting more, because I don't think they just want like a streaming background. I think they kind of want a Twitter presence so that they know that you'll actually like tweet and promote stuff and all that jazz. Only problem is I usually don't really think I have anything interesting to say. But if I go into a corpo as a VTuber, I could tweet I just took a shit and feel great, and I guarantee at least 1,000 people will like that tweet. Even if it is under like one of the most marginalized branches in VTubing history. But yeah, I definitely want to try and get better with like not just like the whole streaming thing and actually like learning how to do this properly, but I also would like to, try and grow a stronger Twitter presence and try as best I can to avoid drama. And I'm talking like drama in general, be it anything going on with like other VTuber agencies, like, the Niji Sanji stuff, staying away from drama related like tweets and videos of people like Kyo and False. Nothing against them. I enjoy their content, but I don't think I don't think the Hollow Man would approve of someone wanting to apply, but also like kind of not exactly feeding the trolls, so to speak, but like kind of you know interacting with tweets from people who would be considered quote unquote drama tubers. Even though, from what I gather, Kyo and False just kind of report VTuber news. And then Penumbral also kind of does that, but like in a more shitposty kind of way. He definitely gives off like meme lord vibes from like 2014. I love Penumbral though; he's funny. Love him and his accent. um, but yeah, I would consider a drama tuber like good old Gnome Star. Bonus points if you got that. I'm not saying his actual name. We're going Gnome Star. All you need to know is he's a gnome, and he's said some very, very offensive shit over the decade he's been on this platform. Across the multiple accounts he's run from getting banned over and over again. But let's just say he runs a quote-unquote news channel with the word drama in it. That's all you need to know about him. But thankfully I stay away from people like that, so I just don't think they take too kindly to me interacting on tweets with people like Kyo and False. And then obviously anything political, I don't touch that with a 10-foot pole. I may have ideals that align with either or party, but I don't really support either one. And I don't participate in politics either, like I don't vote or anything like that, and I don't plan to either. I just leave it to the country to sort itself out. It's not really something I have an interest in learning, because there's a bit too much that goes into it, and I also heard that if you vote, you get jury duty, and yeah, that's not really something I'm looking to get saddled with, especially with the fact that I don't really want to stay in America for the rest of my life. I kind of, if possible, would like to move to Japan one day. And I'm not talking like go there for like a 6 month to a year long string. I mean like actually move there. And I don't think I'd be able to do that if I partake in politics over here. And then over there, that's something I wouldn't even have to worry about because I don't even think foreigners can participate in Japanese politics. So, I mean, it's a win-win. But Japan, they seem to have their shit together for the most part. I mean, every country has its problems, but they seem to be the most well put together. I mean, they're very clean. The people are relatively respectful. I mean, yeah, they're kind of xenophobic, but I mean, who isn't? Every country has its xenophobes. All that matters is that most people, regardless of where you're from, just try to be decent. That's all. I get that foreigners can be kind of scary, especially us Americans. we do it to ourselves, but um, yeah, I do want to try and build up more Twitter activity. Even if I don't really get much engagement, that's not really the point. Again, I just want to be a little consistent, is all. And I think that that's what, where I'm hoping to go looks for. I would hope that they just look for engagement more than, or for consistency over engagement. Because, like I said, I've looked over the application form multiple times, and I never saw anything having to do with numbers. They just want to know what platforms you use, probably to just review your activity. I don't even think they'll actually look at like the things that I do or the people I interact with. They more or less will probably just look to see how active I am on the platforms that I use. Now I have stuff like Twitch, but I don't use it often. I used to before I figured out how to stream on YouTube or before I had the ability to. But the one thing that bugged me about Twitch is that like VODs don't automatically save. I don't know how to do it, but I'm pretty sure you just have to manually save your Twitch VODs. Whereas with YouTube, you just stream, and then when you're done, it stays there and doesn't go away. And I think the cutoff for Twitch is, I think, 3 months, and then VODs disappear. Meanwhile, over here, I have a very, very scuffed Naraka stream from, like, I want to say 6 months ago. From around the time I first got my shitty little rinky dink Microsoft laptop that I wanted to use to stream off. Because I was originally just going to use my Xbox to stream and try to get into the big old cover umbrella that way. God, this loading screen's taken forever, by the way. How long have I been sitting here? It's gotta at least have been like 10, 15 minutes that I've just been sitting at this loading screen rambling. I'm just trying to make this somewhat engaging while the game is loading me in. Yeah, just my headphones just scraped my pop filter. I apologize for any horrible sounds that come from my microphone or the things around it. Like I said, I'm still a newbie streamer. There's going to be plenty of scuff to go around. I can only hope to get better as time goes on. Doesn't help that I have a hard time sitting still. And I don't know if I have the best placement for my microphone per se, but I mean, something's better than nothing. I also hope that my stream title and the last one are acceptable. Now, the last one, the last Palworld stream it's not particularly a hard watch per se. I mean, again, the aspect ratio is just kind of off because I didn't realize that I had like the the screen like as enlarged as it was on Streamlabs. I did, like I said, thankfully fix that today. As you can see, you can actually see the little loading icon in the bottom right corner that's still there, and you can see like everything in my HUD. But yeah, no, I wouldn't say it's a hard watch, except for when like the frame rate gets really bad, and that was just toward the end too. That was when I was trying to catch the syndicate members, which I was successful in catching a thug, but I was unsuccessful in catching the gunner that I was trying to get. And that bastard wasted, what, 12 of my pal spheres and then a megasphere? The dick. Yeah, remember when I said I took back what I said to him about trying to catch him in the sphere? Yeah, no, it's fully back on the table. What an asshole. He didn't want to play ball, so I don't know if I killed him or if I had one of my pals rip him apart, but I do know that he did not survive that day. And then I went back home and nicknamed the syndicate member that we caught. Yeah, I guess the stream went from Palworld to Loading Screen Simulator. And I don't know if there's anything I can do about it. Other than just hope it loads soon. Perhaps it wasn't a smart idea to quit out where I was, but the frame rate was so bad that it was really hard to actually get back to base. And I don't even think that would have mattered all that much. I just hope that this doesn't waste my stream time by never loading. Because the last thing I need is a stream that's a black screen and just me rambling for, like, what, an hour and a half, 2 hours? When did I start streaming again? 10:30. So if I stop at 1, that'll be 2 hours. I think? 2.5. I don't know. Math is not my strong suit. And I'm not even from Atlantis. I don't understand how there are people that are like good at math, but I respect the hell out of them. I don't know what it is. Numbers just confuse me, and I don't know. Cause like I have fairly decent reading comprehension and stuff like that. Like when I was in the fourth grade, I read at like a college level. Oh, I hear sound. My stomach rumbled in game. Are we finally loading in? What in the fuck? Pop-ups, go away. Oh, you're that thing that I installed earlier to try and update my driver, but it's already fully updated. I need to uninstall this when I get the chance. I am not updating. Cancel. Close. This is so scuffed. I just realized you guys can't see this, can you? Because I have the stream up on my phone, and I don't see any of this that I'm complaining about. So, for you guys, it probably just, you were like, what the fuck is this idiot talking about? Oh, wait, nope, there it is. It's just delayed. I was gonna say, I was like, oh, it's not popping up. Interesting. But no, there's just a delay on the stream. That's all. Yeah, like I said, it just popped up for me. Well, also, hello and welcome. I apologize for any scuff. I am a relatively newbie streamer, but I'm trying to I'm looking to get better in any way possible. So, any tips or advice is very much appreciated. I did hear my character's stomach growl, so I think we're making progress with this loading screen. Yeah, Thursday can't come soon enough. And then next week's Thursday as well. Because, like I said, once I pay rent, that's when I'm going to start, or after that's done, I'm going to start looking into getting a better rig. Because I do not think this PC is cut out for what I'm trying to do with it. But I'm going to try and make do for now. But once it loads in, if these settings that I tweaked and messed with actually worked, and if the frame rate isn't garbage, we can move forward. If it is, however, I got no problem trying to decrease the PAL spawn rate even more. See if that fixes it. As much as I don't want to, I am willing to make sacrifices to make this work. Come on, PC, you can do it. I have faith in you. Every time, like, the little loading icon stutters, I can't help but think, oh, hey, it's probably done loading now. But, nope, it keeps spinning. Right round, baby, right round. I apologize. I say some really, really dumb shit when I'm bored. Yeah, we live for the scuff. We take those around here. That's fine. Ain't no big deal. I don't think it's the game being problematic. I want to give Palworld the benefit of the doubt because, I mean, it's run a lot better on my PC than it has my Xbox. But, it could just be a mixture of things. Okay, this is a suspiciously long loading screen. I've been here for at least 20 minutes. And I'm glad people are only just now deciding to tune in because I would have hated to have subjected you to any of that, but I mean, if I have to like quit out of the game and reopen it, I will. Can I stop bumping my pop filter? That'd be great. Hold on. Do I hear birds chirping? And in my headset. Is this a thing? Are we back? Are we in? Nope. Nope. That's outside. I have all of my settings at their lowest because when they're either maxed out or untouched, the game was stuttering a lot. I would say see my VOD from yesterday for an example. Small improvements have been made. If you're talking about in Palworld specifically, the only thing I really changed was I lowered the PAL appearance rate because my game was kind of stuttery when I was trying to go through a cave, which I aborted because I was being chased by a bunch of syndicate thugs that were a little too high level for my liking. And I was lagging pretty hard just trying to fight 2 Daydream and almost died. But yeah, the only setting I really messed with in the actual game itself was the appearance rate, and I lowered it. Because I know it has that little message underneath it that says, that like tries to warn the player that it may affect the performance of the game. So I figured the lower it is, the better of an effect it would have. Should I have just left the pal spawn rate alone? Did I doom myself to a near eternal loading screen because I decided to tweak that setting? Did I view it incorrectly? I might have. Again, I am kind of an idiot when it comes to this stuff. I'm not sure if you were here for it, but I did kind of mention that I am very smooth brain. So, I have caveman brain and I've discovered fire. That's about it. And also basic forms of human communication. Now the question is, can my PC handle my idea of potentially closing the game if I need to? Because I know it's kind of stuttery whenever I try to... Well, when I try to do anything, really. It could also partially be because I'm streaming. Because I did do a little testing before I started streaming on this particular save. And once I lowered all my graphic settings, it seemed to run a lot better. And it was stuttering less. And even once I started the stream, it was fine. But I went to the Rain Syndicate Tower, and it started to be a little problematic. And then I went to enter the cave because I wanted to do some exploration and see if I couldn't find an alpha dire howl at the end. And I didn't even make it halfway through. When, like I said, I did manage to kill 2 syndicate thugs at the entrance, along with my pals. And then I tried to catch one of the daydream that I encountered, but my pals ended up KOing both of them, and I almost died. And then I went to continue on just to see what the boss was at the end of the cave. And literally in the next chamber, that's when I encountered the 3 syndicate thugs that were levels... I think there were 2 that were level 9 and 1 that was level 10. And I'm only level 6 for context, and it was a level 13 cave. So, I honestly don't think I was walking away from that with anything to gain other than possibly one of those daydreams if I was successful with catching it. But yeah, I decided to exit the cave and then go into my settings and see if decreasing the PAL appearance rate would fix the stuttering, but I've been trying to load back in, and it's been at least 20 minutes. I don't have an exact gauge on it. I just know I've been sitting here a while talking to myself like a schizo. Or, at least that's how it would seem from an outside perspective. Alright, you know what? Do you think maybe closing the game and reopening it would be a smart decision, or do you think that would just break things even further and that I should just stop trying to handyman my way through the situation and just let things play out? I'm curious. I need outside help. Because I'm failing so miserably right now to try and figure this out. Okay, alright, cool. Well, glad we're on the same boat. Okay, I'm gonna Alt-Tab out. You may end up seeing another window. Oh, okay. Alright, I'm gonna close it through Steam, just because that... blinding. It's a white screen, kill me. And I'm warning you now to prepare you, so... God, that is not what I needed. That was like a flashbang going off. My word. Okay. Whenever you're ready, Steam. Yeah, I think my rig might just be a little problematic. Okay, a little black box in the left corner. That's a good sign. Okay, there we go. Played this for 6.1 hours now. Added a whole hour onto that. Well, time to dox my Steam library. Oh, I just realized something. Once this closes... Oh, okay, no, never mind. It's just my browser. Opera. Alright, cool. I thought I was gonna get exposed as a Holox stan. Oh no, 7.3. Good God. Okay, yeah, no, can you tell I enjoy this game? Okay, I think my PC's just kind of slow. That's okay. I had a feeling this rig wasn't gonna be permanent. I mean, to be fair, no gaming rig really is, but... So we're just kind of awkwardly sitting here on my Steam library. You'll love to see it. Maybe click around, see if that'll help. I don't think it will, but I mean... Yeah, no, it's just, it's going to be stopping for a while. Okay, there we go. What in the hell? Even though it just set up to date. Wait, it went from 7.1 to 6.9. I am so confused. Should I be good to click play? I would hope so. I don't think it'll break my progress. Or anything like that. You know what? We're just gonna hit play and hope that that doesn't break anything. Okay, nope, the cloud's already synced. Cool. I'm just being an idiot. That sounds pretty par for the course. Now, I may try to boot it up with the settings that I tweaked again, but if it is just another really long loading screen, I may do this again and then put the settings back to what they were. What in the hell? Oh, that's my hard drive extension for Xbox. It's in here. I see this little black box on top of my Xbox. I'm like, what in the hell are you? I touch on like, oh, because I wasn't sure if it was like my capture card or something. But I'm like, wait, no, it should be behind my monitor. What? Forgot that it was my 2 terabyte hard drive extension for my Xbone, which has gotten significantly less playtime, both because full-time job and I've been exhausted, and, well, ever since I got my PC. Now, I'm probably most certainly gonna put like my Steam library and stuff on. I'm gonna look into putting it on that flash drive of mine. See if that is possible. I'm just not sure if, because I tried to put Destiny on that flash drive a while back, Destiny 2, but it didn't seem to work, and every time I unplugged it, well, I mean, I would unplug it before it was done installing, and then it would have to start over. I would hope that that's not the case if I do. I've had more days on my stream save than I did my offline save. But oh right, because I have the XP gain cracked. Okay. Should still be the same settings that I had before. Here's hoping this fixes the frame rate issue. Now, we are going to see significantly less pals in the overworld, but I am perfectly okay with that. If it means that the game will run better. I really need to be careful with my pop filter. I need to stop bumping this goddamn thing. Yeah, I'm popping in and out of chat to see some other YouTube notifications. I don't know if I have the sanity, skill level, or ability for that. Hard mode. Maybe one day. Who knows? I mean, you'd think that being a Souls player, I'd be ready to tackle any sort of adversity, right? But yeah, I don't know about that one. Then again, now that I think about it, I've never actually done like any sort of challenge run in Souls. Maybe that's something else to consider streaming. I already do have them in my wish list on Steam. Main reason I don't just stream it off my Xbox is because my capture card isn't compatible with Xbox One, unless I use OBS, and I prefer Streamlabs. But yeah, I can barely handle Palworld in normal mode. So, I mean, not trying to jinx myself, but I haven't died yet. I came close to it. Like I said, my armor was broken, and those daydreams almost poisoned me to death. But they didn't. I can't remember which palette was that actually dealt with them. But I do know that one of my pals managed to KO both of them. The second one was an accident. I was trying to capture it. but my game kind of lagged, and then it ended up way farther away than it originally seemed. And then, yeah, I think it was my Fox Sparks. I don't remember, though. I'd have to rewatch the VOD and find out that way. All I know is that I was swapping between like multiple different pals, and my lamb ball got knocked the fuck out, so we gotta go back and put her in the pal box so that she can recover. Oh, are we back? Is this a thing? Are we gaming? Are we in? The little loading screen finally went away. Now I think it's just trying to process the world. Put me in, coach. Put me in, coach. And it's still kind of loading and buffering a bit. Hopefully that sorts itself out. Nothing's happening. It is kind of frozen. I am getting worried. Okay, my mouse is fine. My screen's just kind of... yeah. There's my mouse. Or my cursor, rather. Huh? What in the hell? Well, that was odd, for lack of a better term. I don't know what the hell just happened there, but... oh, and we are in. Heck yeah. Sound. Oh, I am starving. I am gonna die. I'm gonna drop everything. I don't know what the setting was for that. Goodbye, cruel world? Yeah, I'm gonna die as soon as I load in, aren't I? I'm not gonna be able to eat anything fast enough. I mean, thankfully this is right next to the Syndicate Tower. So, it's the cave that was literally right there. Come on. You can do it, Palworld. I believe in you. Or, well, my PC, rather. Oh, no, back at base. I mean, that's an upside. So now I can make necessary repairs and adjustments while I'm here. I also need to eat something, desperately, before I drop dead. Eat. Eat, Toriko. There we go. Whew, okay. Now, hopefully I'm not going to drop dead from hunger. Nope, my health's regenerating. Alright. We're good. We're moving. Give my PC a sec to adjust itself and relax. I'm probably going to get some more wood and make some more pal spheres in a second. And then get more wood and stone, and then I guess make some more arrows. Alright, looks like we're in. Oh, right, I gotta make cloth and repair my armor, too. Okay. First, let's put Watame in the box. Let's let her rest up. And then we'll take someone else out for a spin for a little while. Let me in my pal box. I want to put my unconscious sheep away. Please and thank you. Okay, whoa. Okay, there we go. You in the box. Alright, KFP, you're coming back. Okay, it's a little stuttery, but I can work with this. Hopefully the frames will calm down soon, and it'll smoothen out. But I have no way of knowing for sure. I can only hope. I need one more wool. Is there a lamb ball around here that can be KO'd? I kinda need it. I figured having the camera shake on was problematic. Maybe I should turn it back on? Question mark? I don't know if that'll fix the stutteriness when I move. Let's give it a little test. I'll turn it back on real quick. See how that goes. But yeah, we got sound. We finally got gameplay and movement. I'm gonna throw my camera shake back on. Hope that actually does a thing. I thought I turned this off. I don't... You know, everything's back to... No, you go back to 30, first of all. Low, medium, or low, low. Turn you back on. Why do those just... Why do those go back to default? Probably. Wouldn't surprise me if they were. Also, hello and welcome. Alright, let's see if that fixes things. Here's hoping that makes us run a little smoother. Yeah, good God, that... Okay. Only a little stuttery, I'll take it. Sucks that I gotta run it at 30 FPS, but hopefully I can get a better rig. Hopefully soon. Okay, I need to find a lamb ball. Oh, speaking of which. Easy enough. Okay, it's starting to stutter a little bit. That smug little pose, that was adorable. Get fucking pop-ups. Okay, on the bright side, Now I should have plenty of wool to make some cloth, so now I can repair my armor. Meaning, soon enough, we can get back on the grind. Okay, that one NPC's not here anymore. So, soon enough, I'm going to take the opportunity... English, please. I'm going to take the opportunity to chop down some of these trees. Okay, now I'm just kind of lagging a bit. There we go. And harvest some wood. And I'm going to make some more pal spheres, some more arrows, and then we're going to go back on our little adventure. Oh, can I only make one? Okay, that's fine. On the bright side, I think that's all I need. Pretty sure it's 2 to actually craft armor and then 1 to repair. Should be. Yeah. I just gotta be more wary in my fights, that's all. I also gotta get better at PC controls. Because I'm used to controllers, not keyboard and mouse. But, gonna make the most of it. Indeed. Got a cowabunga all over the Palpagos Islands. Give me that. Alright, let's see. Tab. I need my pickaxe. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, it's... Oh, it's my axe. It's in my inventory. Okay. We'll be in and out. 20-minute adventure. Oh no, I'm fat. How many pal spheres can I make? I can make 11. Okay. How many arrows can I make? I'm very bad with math. Okay, we're gonna do the pal spheres first, just because I'm running kind of low and I want to try and catch some more stuff. What am I doing? I need your assistance. Thank you very much, Okayu. You can come back. Okay, now, what do I need for arrows? That's a spear. Oh wow, I can still make a shit ton. I should have never recalled you. You can help me make these. That's 30 arrows, that's not bad. That's more than I made the first time. I think I made like 22 the first time. I actually made a bundle of arrows. Okay, there we go. Now you can come back. Okay. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, you still got 3 minutes, but that's not as long as I was scared it was gonna be, so I'm fine with that. We'll come back a little later. Check on what that may. Don't need my axe equipped right now, though, so... Okay, let's go adventuring. Now, I'm not sure if testing my luck if I see a Nightwing is a good idea, but... I mean, it's worth a shot, right? It wouldn't hurt to have a Nightwing early. The lowest level I've seen outside of an egg, like in the wild, is like 9. But I've caught them under leveled before, so I should be fine. I mean, worst come to worst, I could always just use a pal as a decoy. As horrible as that sounds. Why have I stopped? Oh, I'm just lagging, okay. That's a big elephant. Yeah, we're not messing with Mamarest. There's some fox sparks over. Wait, that. You're not even the boss. I forgot that like multiple can spawn over here. Yeah, because that's the boss right there. Wait, so what level are you then? You're only like 5 levels under that one. Okay, yeah, no, we won't. We'll be smart about that. I see a fast travel over there. I'm not talking about like on top of that boss obelisk guy there. Which, speaking of which, figured I'd let you guys in on my plan. So I plan to, at least if they haven't patched it, I would like to try and catch each of the tower bosses. And once I reach level 15, we're going to start with Zoe. Because she's the easiest. I don't think I have a key to open that. Yeah, I thought so. I don't see any Nightwing. Okay, I thought I could get lucky. Oh well. That's the plan, at least. I hope I can actually make it work. I mean, it shouldn't be too difficult if they haven't patched it out, because all I gotta do is commit a crime, and then get the island defense force after me. Sounds like my brother-in-law's taking off somewhere. It's only 12:30, so he can't be headed to work. We don't gotta leave until at least 2:30. Stuttering a bit. Take your time, PC. You got this. Or, I mean, unless they called him in early. Because we work at a factory and he's maintenance. I don't exactly understand how his job works. I just kind of joke that he hits shit with a wrench and it just magically works. You know what? That's actually not a bad idea. I wouldn't mind catching some more syndicate goons. I mean, I already have one so far. I couldn't give a fuck less how unethical it is. Take a look at the map real quick. See where we are. We're right next to the Chillet boss. What level is that again? 11. Okay, I don't think we're quite ready for Chillet yet. Maybe someday. I don't think that day is today. Same as in your maintenance also? You work at a factory? Or both? Is that a Tombat? That's a Tombat. Yeah, exactly. Geneva suggestions. Or, actually, considering that this is a fictional world, what Geneva conventions? I don't know what I don't know what you speak of. These don't exist on the Palpagos Islands. Not entirely sure what a Geneva convention is, but I can take you. Alright, decoy, you're up. That's a rock. Oh no, decoy. That's my face. Alright, looks like we're moving now. PC controls! Help. I am suffering. Okay. Just don't panic, I'll be fine. Okay. It's fine, we got this. Focus the owl, goddamn you. Please don't. Oh, you're looking kind of low. I didn't mean to recall you! No! I meant to throw a pal sphere. Or at least to attempt to throw one. Well. Oh god, I'm naked. I did not mean to press that key. That's gonna cause some problems. PC, hello, are you good? Wait, someone else could possibly pick up my stuff if I play online? That's scary. I didn't know I could get jacked. No idea why my cursor's back unless my PC's just kind of stuttering because I pressed the wrong key. Classic. Classic indeed. Yeah, as I mentioned, I'm a console player that's trying to make the transition to PC. So, yeah, I'm gonna hit a lot of the wrong buttons more often than not. Eventually it'll become second nature, but preferably before I freeze and die. I have no idea what's going on. My game's just kind of stuttering. Okay, yep, there we go. Yeah, I pressed my Windows key on accident. Are we good now? Am I able to move? Probably not. I mean, on the bright side, it's nice and warm. 62. That ain't horrible. Palworld? PC? Please? Before I die? I don't know if this is like Souls or not. Yeah, let's go with that. That sounds like, yeah. Bright side. I don't know if this is like Souls or not. My stuff's not gonna disappear if I happen to die again, is it? I fell off the cliff. Okay, we're making progress. I'm able to move. The game's just kind of stuttery from the fast travel. Well, technically not a fast travel. If anything, it's just a respawn. Nakey mistakey. Come on, Palworld, you can do it. And my PC. Team effort. Yeah, it's really stuttery. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Oh, hey, there's a marker showing me where my stuff is. I hope no one else got KO'd during that little debacle. I actually don't know if I would have even caught that combat, but why am I hearing beeping? I ain't no voice actor. This ain't a booth. Well, not yet, at least. I just heard beeping in my headphones. I'm not sure if the stream is going to pick up that audio or not. Okay, it seems like Palworld is finally deciding to calm down. Or at least my PC. Question mark? Either that or the game just crashed. I don't know why I alt-tabbed like an idiot. That's not really gonna help. Oh, right, it's to check to see if Palworld was still open or not. Because if not, it's either gonna send me back to the desktop or my browser. I mean, I don't really have anything on my browser that should be hidden. It's just the creator. I just have a YouTube creator tab open, and then one for, I think, music I was listening to earlier. Oh, you have sound back? Okay, okay, no, you guys are just frozen in suspended animation with me. Oh, wait, what in the fuck? Yeah, I need a better PC, man. Am I still alive at least? Or did I die of hunger because my PC's not really the best? Okay, well, Alt-tab worked finally. Alright, Steam, get going, Steam. Get on my face. Yeah, my PC's just ridiculously slow. No 6-digit numbers? I'm confused. Oh, wait. Oh no, I'm not dying to cold anymore because it's starting to become daytime. I just barely survived that with 82 health. 81 originally. 6-digit numbers would be the 100,000s, yeah? Okay, my health is slowly starting to climb. I'm still, my frames are still, like, in the dirt. But on the bright side, I'm not, like, freezing to death anymore. So that's a good thing. Gonna give my PC a sec to just mellow out. Sound is back, so that's good. Goog. Wait, huh? Like Google? I don't get it. Well, it's saving. That's good, I suppose. Why is my cursor back on screen? You were supposed to go away. Oh god, another... It's actually good to not know about them. Are we referring to, like, the number of tabs open? Yeah, no, I try to keep it as low as possible. Both from pretty bad and janky, like, country internet, and also because, well, I mean, it's gonna slow my PC down even more. So... But I also don't really need very many tabs open at the same time. Like, even once I get my better rig and, like, my dual monitor set up, I don't really think I'll need very many tabs open. I'm hoping I won't at least. Like, obviously I'll need Streamlabs. But that I have an app for that on my PC, so it's not exactly a tab I'd have open. I have the YouTube creator tab for the live stream, and then yeah, I'll have to figure out how the hell BGM works, and I'll have to find some good like royalty-free background music. But that can come at a later date. I'm not gonna have to know that for a while. Okay, it's only a little stuttery. Let's go grab my stuff real quick. Yeah, this stream's been pretty scuffed. Probably gonna be streaming again tomorrow, though, around the same time if I can manage it. I'm just gonna Breath of the Wild this wall. Come on, time to climb. Okay, climb the wall. There we go. Oh yeah, there's a... I know it's a chipmunk, but it's got a squirrel tail. Life monk? Question mark? Oh hey, is that my stuff? That's a tree. There's a lamb ball. That is my stuff. Because there's no fast travel over here. Oh, there's a bunch of life monk around here. If I can find and catch a female, then I have an idea for the name. But I kind of want to try and catch something before the stream ends. So that this stream actually has something achievement-wise. Or not achievement-wise, but accomplishment-wise. Come on, it's right there. My stuff is right there. It's looking me dead in the face. It's glaring at me. It's giving me the stink eye. Come on, almost there. For fuck's sake. Go get you. I just pressed Q. That's not going to do anything though, because I don't have any Palspheres. Okay, there we go. Finally made it. I'm very, very thankful my stuff didn't despawn, if that's even a feature. Come on. Open the bag. I would like to move all my stuff back. Please and thank you. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Back to the way things were. I'm gonna fill my food meter real quick. I'm also gonna see if I can't catch a life monk before we end stream. You know what? How about this? I won't end the stream until I at least catch something. And then maybe here and there off stream, when I'm not doing anything else, I may try to grind out some levels. Let's feed everyone. Moom, you get some. Okayu, Fubuki, Fowler. I still need to think of a nickname for you. Oh, perfect. Please don't kill. That missed. Don't run. No, don't stop running. Come back. I want to catch you. Come back here. Stop running. Come back. Coward. I'm not gonna kill you. I just want to put you in a sphere and subject you to servitude. Come back. Is that a Palsphere? I would love to be able to find out if my PC wouldn't lag so much. I mean, true. I would like to at least try to get something done, though. Because most of the stream, well, I do say, like, most of the stream was, like, a loading screen, but realistically it was only, like, 20 minutes. Out of, like, maybe 2 hours? Give or take. So, honestly, not even really that much, but now that I really think about it, this monkey, I see him. I don't know where that life monk went. That's unfortunate. I mean, thankfully there were a bunch back the other way, so... I'm surprised that headshot, at least I think it was a headshot, I'm surprised it didn't do more damage than that. Oh, we could try one of the other ones. A hop and a skip, and away we go. Oh, don't tell me they all flew the coop. Because they knew I was here. It's a pangolin. That's a deer. Oh, is that an egg? Excuse me, is that a damp egg I see? That sounds pretty accomplishment worthy. Please don't, like, impale me, Mr. Deer. I've done nothing to you. Come on, Firmer, you can do it. She's beelining for the egg. Now, it might not be anything, like, crazy, but I mean, we're in the early game. Anything is serviceable at this point. Yeah, look at that, boys. What a find. Damp egg. Come on, pick it up. Come on, yoink the child. Or, I guess the unborn child. There we go. Got a damp egg. That is actually not horrible. That is something. I will take something over nothing. Well, lads, we found an egg. Now all I need is an incubator, and then we can actually hatch that and see what's inside. It's a life monk. Yeah, you're kind of far, though. And actively moving. Is there another one over here that might be a little more oblivious? There is one right up there. How wild would it be if that was the one I shot at earlier? Oh, what the hell you guys are running for? I ain't interested in any of you. It's not the one that I shot at before. Oh, they're fighting. Or the life monk attacked? I'm down for omelets. Oh, also, just wanted to point out, we will be tackling legendary pals once I'm high enough level, by the way. So, like, Detragon, Frostallion, you know, like, those kinds of pals. We will be going after those when I'm high enough level. Dragastrophe, if and when it actually gets added to the game, if it counts as a legendary pal. I don't remember the name of the duo that's in the desert, the centaurs. I don't remember their names. Oh, that's the Chillet boss. I mean, we found an egg. We did something productive this stream, yeah? And I mean, there's always tomorrow when I can stream more. Anyway, what is going on with my arm? That was pretty cursed. Yeah, something on my eye. In any case, that is probably going to do it for today's stream. I'm just going to take a moment to thank everyone who decided to stop by, and to thank everyone who was active in chat. It was nice interacting with you all. I'm more than likely going to be streaming again tomorrow around the same time roughly, which was 10:30 when I started. I'm trying to keep my sleep schedule on track, at least while I'm working full-time. Once I get a better rig that I own and don't have to worry about paying off from errands, I can dump this, use that instead, and then I'm going to say upgrade to a part-time job because I'll have way more time to stream and I'll be able to have whatever sleep schedule I want instead of trying to keep whatever I got going right now. But, I look forward to seeing you all again if I ever do get to see you guys again. If not, it was nice getting to meet you all. And it was also nice getting to hang out. And now it's time for the very scuffed outro. I'm going to get Streamlabs pulled up so that I can say an outro line and then just cut right there. It sounds like a good idea to me. God, you gotta love, like, the scuffed newbie streamer deal that's going on. and I hope you have a great day as well as anyone else that stopped by and decided to chat, as I said before. But, in any case, I'm gonna head out for now. I have a thing to work on. I guess you could call it a project.